story is better when you tell it. I keep it real. Yeah. Nothing probably gonna.
All right, man. Here we go. Welcome back to GodTalk. We good? All right, yeah, we good. Welcome to GodTalk, man. Sean Auguste. Sean said it. Radio Sean. Whatever you want to call me. I just appreciate y'all for coming in, checking us out. Episode 4. We are gonna get into some cool things. We're gonna really talk about health, really dig into what you should be eating, what you want to eat, what you need to eat, what you don't eat, all that. We got Six Pack Shar in the building, my boy Radio Racer. We got Bane Ali, my boy Veggie Grill Bane, and your boy Fat Boy Sean. So we're gonna discuss a few things. We already discussed how much podcasts are chiming in on hip hop, and I promise y'all we're not gonna dive into that, but I only felt right that we address this TEKASHI situation, this rapper, this Breakfast Club, who I do respect, who I openly posted on Facebook that I am a fan of after watching that interview. I think it wasn't as dumb as everybody else say it was, but again, I'm gonna give it to Radio Racer, who would be able to dissect that a little better than I can. What's up, Radio?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I was super honored or watched it when it first came out, because just based on Tekashi's past and what you may think he is prior to this interview, I kind of was off it. But I talked to
Bane, not even clicking it.
Not even, bro. I skipped over it. I skipped over that interview and just watched the gang other shit before I came back to it after I talked to Bane. So initially, I was coming in expecting just pure ignorance for that straight hour, even though I was surprised that I kind of figured since it was an hour, it had to be something good. But
facts.
Since we didn't hear no controversy behind it, I kind of was interested in what I was going to see. But what I noticed from the jump, that Tekashi wasn't scared. He came in, he wasn't intimidated by the room.
Blood.
He blooded 300 bloods. He blooded to death. And then I like how he handled some sensitive subjects that they asked him about. He had like a little a case that had him labeled as a pedophile by certain people.
Oh yeah.
And he articulately answered, told what happened, and just basically
shut Charlemagne
down. Like I was surprised how Charlemagne, he must not have been prepared or
on some rape shit too.
Right, Tekashi wiggled his way through that one. And then even just all of the antics, for the moment, he had justifiable reasons for like some of the dumb shit based on just how he was speaking to Charlemagne.
He spoke truth in everything. He was believable. I was looking for something fake, but the fake shit was more coming from Charlemagne's seat.
And then what kind of stamped it for me too, because remember they talked to one of his big homies, which seemed like an older dude.
Yeah. And
that dude seemed like he was official, and Charlemagne said that dude was official.
So yeah. What about how you feel about that scum gang shit?
Scum gang.
When he pressed him about knowing some niggas.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't own up to that shit.
Oh, now since your nigga now since he got that whatever you call it, now you don't know.
Like, he was banging like
that's what I'm saying. How he was Charlemagne.
Them is your boys. Like now you're not claiming them.
Right now you're not claiming them.
You feel me? But anyway, shout out to Charlemagne for being the OG. Shout out to Wendy Williams for really starting
like
shit.
50-1, but
yeah, he like 50-2.
Who else got him?
Dame Dash got him.
Dame Dash was just talking loud.
Dame Dash got him.
Charlemagne had some good points.
He got all facts.
I would say one of the
Kanye low-key got him too.
Kanye got him.
Kanye low-key got him too, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to everybody that really put this podcast, shine the light on the podcast, gave us another platform, another way to express ourselves, so we ain't gotta express ourselves in no other disrespectful manners, even though we may get a little disrespectful on GodTalk. How ironic is that? But again, now we're gonna tap into the meat pause of the episode 4. The reason why y'all came here, man, we really want to dissect into health and what we eat and what we want to eat, what we don't want to eat, what we need to eat, what we should eat, what they trying to make us eat. You know what I'm saying? What should we be cooking? What should we give our kids for lunch? So we coming from 3 different perspectives. Again, Radio Racer, 6-pack Shar. We got Bane Ali, Veggie Grill Bane. He is a vegetarian, vegan mafia, whatever the proper term is. And you feel me? I'm coming for the Burger Boys. I'm representing the Belly Boys, and we're gonna really hold court about this, you know. So sit down, roll up, pull up, do whatever you doing. If you driving to work, be safe. But we usher God into the situation and let him take over. And Bang, I'm gonna pass it right to you. I sound like Black Youngster. And little whore. Hey, Bang, go ahead, man. I want to honor you first and foremost for being disciplined and changing your diet and giving up this bullshit ass meat that I love so much. So if you could tell somebody, hey, Bang, hey, I fucking love burgers. I eat burgers every day. I want to eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, chicken strips and fries and shit. Mm-hmm. And then I come to you like, hey, help me out, man. Help me change my shit. What would you tell a nigga like me?
All right. I would tell a nigga like this. What I did was, the first thing I did, I went on a 60-day fast.
Oh, shit.
Right? Boom.
A fast? What you mean a 60-day fast?
What I mean by a 60-day fast is I should stop eating meat.
Okay, I thought
I
you
eat
just...
food, seafood too. You know what I'm saying?
60 days,
I just
motherfucker.
went on a little fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me see if I could run this for 60 days. And I think this was when we were doing the burpee challenge.
That y'all niggas did not complete. Yeah. Shout out to you. You didn't stop at no 90. Don't lie, nigga. Bro, shout out to me for doing all 100, my nigga.
That would have been a lot.
I stopped that halfway.
I beat you on the burpees and the stairs in the Gon complex. That's neither here nor there. But you stopped eating meat during the burpee challenge.
Bro, what's the name wasn't the challenge?
Nah, that's not neither here nor there, bro. It's on Bane. It's on Bane.
I'll let you get one win, bro.
Nah. That's 2 victories. Think about that.
That wasn't even. Had that been a challenge, I would have damn near killed myself to win.
What
that, bro.
you bark? All right.
Control, bro.
We talking about health. We'll talk about workouts later. All right. So
yeah,
you gave up meat during the burpee challenge.
This was 3 years ago. Gave up meat for 60 days during the burpee challenge. After the 60 days, I went hard eating meat. You know what I'm saying? I went back to it. Back to my normal shit, right? Boom. Got sick as a dog, bro. Like, the worst I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? I've usually got food poisoning before. That's the only time I'll ever get sick was because I ate some bad food. And when I went hard eating meat, and got real sick, I just gave it up completely. You know what I'm saying?
Because of that experience. So it was tied to a bad experience.
It was tied to a bad experience.
But like you said, your body is telling you.
And it was tied to all the information that I've been fed to me, and I decided to go on a 60-day fast. And boom. 3 years later, lost weight. I'm leaner. You know, I'm like in my weight class of when I was in middle school right now, when I'm 32 years old.
He's done now. See? Okay. See, not to go back to the God complex stairway thing, because I beat you up the stairs, but you was waddling on there. You was really heavy on there.
You was.
You feel me?
Oh,
I was looking at that, the footage not too long ago. So, again,
the heaviest I've been was about 240.
That's me right now. I'm 250. That was my goal weight, though. I was 350 at one point.
I remember that.
These niggas gonna be huge.
I remember that, bro.
Hey, that was my goal. My goal was 250. I used to write 250 on everything.
But, bro, the crazy part about that, like, say, for instance, if you were in college or in the NFL, they would have had you at an in-shape 350, bro. However you get somebody like that, it's just crazy the dynamics of that. Like, your 350 was unhealthy. The doctor telling you probably you got to lose weight. But up there, them niggas is playing like that.
Let's take it in the athlete perspective. These motherfuckers eat whatever they want. Ocho said he was eating nigga McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, nigga.
So let's talk about your experience on how you lost weight.
Yeah. I didn't change my diet. When I lost a lot of weight, I fucking worked out, bro. That was my thing. I worked out for 2 days. When I got hired on, I signed a fucking thing that I had to work out for 90 days. And I worked out for a fucking year, nigga. And then 90 days changed my life. It ended up being a year. I stopped working out. I fell off gladly because I went so hard for a year. And then I got back on it. But I never changed my diet. Ever. Like, I added shakes and vitamins, but I never changed my diet. I still ate donuts every day 3 and 4 times.
Right. Shout out to Kelly's.
You feel me? I would work out, drink a shake, and then eat McDonald's. Like, you feel me? So it's not like I was on no super Negro shit, but I did pray for it, and I did really put my mind on being a certain thing. I don't know how much that played a part into it, but even the same shit I eat now is the same shit I ate then. But probably I've been eating it so long, my system is probably just tired of that shit, bro. That's what I really think it is. Like, because it makes me feel bad. Like, if I have a burger, that shit'll be fire, nigga. But right after, nigga, I can feel my heart beating fast, nigga. Like, my mouth tastes different, like the texture. And it's just like...
Your body's trying to digest all that
with
shit.
Burgers... The reason why they so bad is because
chicken too, though.
Chicken or whatever, it's the processed meat, the preservatives, all that. Then on top of them, like, it varies who's seasoning your burger, like depending on where you go. So you might get a heavy-handed nigga that's salt and pepper.
I seen that in. Shout out to Slapfire. I seen that in person, nigga, dumping a whole pound of salt.
Bro, like, that's why your heart's beating fast, because you got the nigga that came to work is just heavy-handed on the salt and pepper. And now you at home with fucking high blood pressure.
I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. What I was going to transition to is, bro, how do y'all bodies feel? Like, what's the difference between you at 240 and you at 350? Just walking around, bro. And
I didn't know. I never noticed it.
Even to this day?
Nigga, to this day. Like, I still feel the same way I felt in high school. Still feel the same way. I can still do everything. Still willing to do everything. That's like, so I'm just like, I'm the wrong nigga to ask. I think if I change my diet, bro, I would be on some super crazy shit. And then that's when I'll be on some 6-pack Sean shit and talk shit. And that's like, I wouldn't be good for the world. I'd be on some R&B shit. You feel me? But I really love my meat, pause. I really love chicken. I really love burgers. And if you put it like this, you can't eat fast food. You can't eat that shit. Then you can't eat the shit that's at the grocery store. You dig? I went to Trader Joe's. That shit ain't nothing but marketing, bro. Facts. I went to Trader Joe's for the first time in my life. And I was like, what? This is it? I thought it was going to be some red carpet, holier than thou snacks, and it's really just marketing. But let's not get into that. So what I want to let Livy turn this into is breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm going to tell you what I want, Bane, and then you tell me what I should what I should substitute it with. So the ideal breakfast for me is motherfucking pancakes, sausage, grits, bacon, potatoes.
I can tell you right now.
Facts. I'm XK, but how you feel?
I'm XK
since
birth.
XK since birth.
But say the run of the list again. I'm gonna just tell you what to take off the plate.
Pancakes, i.e. waffles or French toast, whatever.
You leave that on.
Okay.
For if you me.
Sausages.
You're not.
Pause.
I would say for health reasons, take that off. But
we're not thinking about health right now. He's the healthy guy.
Okay, got you.
We got a rep.
Okay, got you.
All right. So we got the bread, the pancakes, whatever.
Waffles.
You got sausage, whatever. Fucking bacon. Shout out. You feel me?
You can't do both. I'm not doing
you gotta, 2 meats. Come on. You not gonna do 2 meats?
No, bro. Because I'm not really supposed to be doing that.
Wait, you not gonna... All right.
See that bro. That's the problem, bro. That's
Two
the
meats
problem.
is too much. Two meats is too much.
Yeah. See, Rome wasn't built in a day, bro. So one meat is.
All right.
How we gonna start you
I
off.
can settle for one meat. All right. So bacon or sausage, go.
It don't matter. Just one meat. We got
pig. All right. So we got bread, pig.
Got you.
Bread,
Potatoes.
But you could take that off low key, but I understand if it's on the
You
plate.
gotta have hash
leave
browns.
it on. We're gonna leave it on because I'm being
All right.
honest.
I was gonna throw grits in there because I'm bull with grits. All right.
But we gotta put sugar on them.
I'm never
Then
going
I
to
can't eat
breakfast
them.
with this nigga.
I
See,
can't eat
no.
them. Bro,
All
how else can you
maybe we
tolerate
can meet
grits
up for
without
lunch.
sugar, bro?
Let's meet up for lunch.
What
bro.
do you put on your grits?
Butter and salt, nigga.
That salt is worse than sugar, bro.
Just get oatmeal if you want.
So listen to you, bro. You guys, grits and salt, which is worse than sugar. Then you got the salt and pepper on the potatoes.
In the butter.
And the butter.
We having an unhealthy conversation right now.
Bro, listen.
I
You
can't
got,
be in this conversation.
okay, look, you got the salt.
Right
That's already gone in the brain on top of being unhealthy on the grits.
now.
Then you have salt and pepper on the potatoes. Then you have two meats.
I really don't put salt on. I just put ketchup on my shit.
But they fried potatoes, bro.
Yeah.
So we got the potatoes. Then you have two sources of ham. Or pig. Two on your plate.
On my plate, I'm getting yeah.
And then I know it's more butter aside from the butter that was on the grits
On the
those
pancakes. Right.
with the syrup.
So
With the
is it
sugar
good or is it not good?
So you
What
might
are
as well
saying?
have put the sugar on your grits because the syrup is going in the
I'm
butter.
hot right now. My syrup never touches nothing else, my nigga. Bang that. Syrup stays
It all
under
touches here though.
Let's
bro.
get out of
That's
the fat
problem,
section, bro. Come on, Trader Joe's. Trader Bang. Come on. Tell us what come on, man. Fuck.
First of all, he's eliminating the swine.
All right. So, first of all, I'm probably gonna. If I was to give advice to y'all,
Oh shit.
I would tell y'all to eliminate the whole shit.
The whole plate,
The whole plate.
even the grits.
Even the pancakes.
Even the pancakes.
I can understand why he's saying pancakes, but the grits. Would you eat the grits raw? Even though I'd never do
We
that.
can
I might just have
end
to
this
eliminate
whole
the
show
grits.
right now.
Nah.
This is how y'all feel.
What is grits?
I don't know.
Delicious, nigga.
With sugar.
Too delicious to quit, nigga. Too
Delicious
delicious
with
to quit.
bro. Hey, bro. If you told me something was wrong with grits, I don't even want to have
Rest
them
in
no
peace.
more. Rest in peace.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Grits and
this-
weed. Like,
The grits.
nah, that's extra. Pancakes are weak though. For
Because
sure.
grits, sugar was the only thing why grits was a contested anyway, bro.
I don't think I want to have this conversation with this nigga though.
So the grits can
Yeah, I don't
go.
want to have this conversation.
I do, bro. I
All
really
right.
want to transition.
All right, so you saying scrap the whole thing?
Stop the whole
Go.
shit.
Oh, so wait a minute. So is oatmeal a no-go?
Oatmeal's a go.
Because I see Shannon Sharp eating oatmeal and fruit
And he
every
looks,
morning.
Yeah,
Oatmeal's
shout out
a
to
go.
Shannon
Cut
Sharp.
up like, what do you say, toe up like some news?
Oatmeal.
He giving it to
is a
Joy.
go. Don't say that.
That's
Bro.
my baby mama. I
It
know
would
it's
be
my baby mama
far-fetched, bro.
hitting
No
something.
homo, that's a nice looking big black man.
Yeah. Shout out to Joy, man. I ain't mad
Bro,
at
you
you.
see how ESPN got all that shit going on up there with that, bro? This is a.
And you know, Shannon, the old player, he got bowls, he got bread.
Joy's only 30
Yeah,
years old.
and
She's
she-
single.
Nah, she was married, but I don't be seeing her ring
Oh,
no
then that's
more.
it.
You know how that go.
Come on. Nah,
Yeah.
this is not gossip. Man. This is God
Yeah.
talk. All right, stop it.
Back to it.
All right, so,
But oatmeal,
Oatmeal,
he eats
go
oatmeal
ahead.
and fruit every morning.
all right, replace my plate, my nigga. Pause.
All right, so I'm gonna give you some oatmeal, bro, some fruit, some water.
I'm cool with all that
And that's about it.
for breakfast. All right, cool. Lunch. All right, give me some chicken strips, some motherfucking fries.
Nah, cause
All right. Let me just throw the fries in
healthy
there.
advocate. You could throw
Let
the
me
fries.
put fries in. All right, lunch fries.
Lunch fries, because that's at least you didn't do the meat.
All right.
But on my lunch, I'm gonna take it to Simply Wholesome and get a nice little meal replacement shake.
I've been there. That shake shit is fraudulent. That
You
shit
can
don't
do
curb
that
no
shake.
type of appetite.
You're crazy, bro.
All right, if you
I'm a
wanna go
real
to,
nigga, bro.
go to fry route.
I don't know what that means. But
Get you some zucchini fries.
See, what?
Get Get you some.
I'm gonna go with the shake route, bro.
Some sweet potato fries.
I'll go to sweet potato fries. But what's the
Yeah.
difference
I would
though? Why
never
are
in
the
my
sweet
life
potato
order
fries good
sweet potato
and not
fries.
the regular potatoes?
See, I'm alone
when
out
they
here. I
both
gotta
fried?
get another
Get you
homie.
some red potato fries. You know, some of the purple potatoes. Cut them up.
What's the difference between all those potatoes for the people as opposed to the potatoes that aren't healthy? Like why?
Well, the white potatoes have a lot of starch in them.
The sweet potatoes and
Which
the red
makes
potatoes
mucus.
don't
Shout
have
out
starch.
to Dr. CB.
I thought potatoes just period had starch in them.
Everything has starch. Beans have starch. That's what I'm saying. It's like so confusing, bro. I don't know what to do.
It is confusing, bro.
What you do is, man, you do everything in moderation. You live your life how you want to.
And you
know
stay
what I'm
active,
saying? And
bro.
stay active.
You stay
And
active. The body was
you gonna
made
be
to
all right.
move, bro. We're not.
Don't fall into the corporate hype of what they're pushing. All
Vegan walk.
All this shit is just propaganda, bro, to make corporate dollars. You feel me?
And,
Can we
You
pause
see-
right there?
hold
Wait.
on. I want to give a tip before I forget.
Pause.
A tip to the fans about being healthy.
Okay.
Pause, my
Yeah. Elaborate.
You made me forget what I was gonna say.
All right, cool. Hey, listen. Shout out to Propaganda
Damn.
/ Amazing. You feel me? Who dropped an amazing project. You feel me? And
Shout
Son
out.
is Smooth. He gave it to
Shout
us. Bro, whenever I forget a lyric, I always pray that God brings it back to me. So just pray that he brings it back to you. He will. So shout out to Amazing. You feel me? Who's giving us lyrics and great projects all over the year. Shout out to Blast for them crazy beats. Shout out to Black for doing the hooks. Shout out to everybody that was a part of that. TIULT. You feel me? That shit was great. And that nigga as well, which is a great segue. He's a vegan too. And he looks great. I think he got that six-pack shit though. That hereditary shit. You feel me? So, but his niggas, did you remember your thought?
Yeah.
All right. Passing the mic to radio.
No, I was saying how like it's not just it's like Bane said, your portions and just having control over your what you're doing as far as your eating is staying active, and from just a body as your temple intake, you gotta make sure you regular as far as bowel movements. Like make sure you
Never had a problem.
you know, but I'm just saying some people like are not as regular, bro. But that shit sits up.
What's regular?
I would say
Hold on,
twice
let's
a day.
ask Alexa.
3 times
This
a
could be
day.
a segment. Ask Alexa. Whoa! Alexa, how many times should a man use the bathroom a day?
Dated.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, she failed her first tryout. All right.
Well,
God-
see, look, this is what I when I read a book called Rebirth of the Gods, right, and it talked about that, and what it said in the book was during your sleep while you're resting, your body is working on processing and digesting the food, right? So you're supposed to have your bowel movements in the morning, right? Every morning. Which,
Gang.
You know what I'm saying? Which you're supposed to have. And
That's one.
And also in the book, he also was talking about how you should eat past 12 o'clock because...
Don't eat past 12?
Yeah,
No,
don't
you
eat past
should.
12.
12 noon?
Yeah.
You shouldn't or you
You
should?
shouldn't.
Bro.
What?
I'm just saying.
You
No,
see
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
feel what you're saying.
I'm
but
just
I heard
saying,
that's
5
just dumb.
o'clock,
Like,
8 o'clock. Like,
that don't sound natural to me, bro. So you telling me
I'm
people
just
wasn't
saying,
getting
bro.
hungry?
No,
I feel what you're saying.
but it's God. If
It's
you really
just-
trying to
it's
be
just
a
people-
God, that shit matters.
It's just people that live different lifestyles.
No,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
commend you if you could stick to that, bro. When I
And,
talk to you.
it was just an interesting read, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so you have it in the morning, boom, and that's about it. You're supposed to have it every morning after you've been eating all day the other day.
Everybody is different, and there is no set normal when it comes to passing stools. With that said, the normal spans 3 times a day to once every 3 days, meaning the average person poops approximately once a day. About 1 ounce of stool for every 12 pounds for his or her body. I'm normal, guys. How about you?
I'm pretty normal over here.
After every meal.
I should Google what your shit should smell like too. Like, is it, if you healthy, does it smell good?
Hey, you know what's funny though about that? You know how girls be saying that they shouldn't be smelling.
Nah,
That's
bitches
a
lie,
fucking
bro.
lie,
Bitches
bro.
are the biggest. I didn't mean to say bitches. I'm sorry. Women
That's
lie,
not even believable,
bro.
bro. Shit.
Men lie, women lie. Numbers are.
Hey, the prettiest girl, bro. Shit.
No.
smells the worst, bro.
Stop it.
Everybody's shit.
Stop it. We're talking about health. Stop it.
Shit.
Ladies, your shit smells like roses, okay? Until we have another episode.
Nah, I need to eat more fruits and vegetables.
We gotta give it to them. They only do
Drink
what
water.
they only
Water.
do what we allow them to do, what we guide them to do.
Hey, what they
Any
on the
kind of
right
colon
path? There's a
cleanser.
lot of women doing their shit on the right path when it comes to this.
After
question.
they have a surgery.
I'm fighting that.
It's regular women out here.
There's regular women out here
Hey.
beating the surgery.
Well, I have always kept my eye on the fabric, so maybe that's what I see. So, anywho, man, what we looking like on time? Hopefully this shit didn't. Yeah, we good, nigga. We made it through. Hey, episode 4 in the motherfucking back. Y'all don't even know. Y'all won't even know how hard we worked to get this one, man. I hope we got all the details out. I'm gonna listen back, make sure God was speaking, man. In other news, we're gonna try and get it out every Tuesday, every Seanday, every Sunday. Mac Dre 2 coming soon. I definitely cannot end the show without that. Other episodes is definitely on YouTube. Type Sean August in the YouTube. Everything will pop up. We got Mac Dre Vlog episode 1. That's out now. Anything y'all niggas working on, man, please take your time. We got 3 minutes, so.
On the Hip Hop Show, Cloud Gang, Cloud Network. What else we working on? The Men in Music event in July. Stay tuned for that. I'll be affiliated with that. That's pretty much it for right now. You can check me out on Instagram at Rashard90302. Twitter, Rasher F, RAYSHER F. That's the Twitter. And that's pretty much it. Pass the bang.
Shout out Bambakla Dreadman out here doing my thing. Everything is good. Don't worry about nothing, man.
Wakanda
Forever.
forever. Hey, man, we out of this thing. God Talk.